The true origin of the Underground Railroad. On this day in DMV history, an angry DC police officer accidentally gave the greatest resistant movement in American history its legendary name. And the guy who made the phrase go absolutely viral? A local shoemaker who was legally stealing the city blind. For decades, people thought the term Underground Railroad came from the frustrated slave catchers in Ohio or Harriet Tubman herself. But the real origin points straight back to Washington, D.C. in the summer of 1842, and a formerly enslaved mastermind named Thomas Smallwood. Smallwood ran a massive covert extraction ring out of Navy Yard, sneaking hundreds of enslaved people into Canada using heavy wagons. His operations were so successful and so incredibly stealthy that the local authorities were losing their minds trying to stop him. One day, Smallwood overheard a notorious slave catcher named Constable Zell throwing an absolute fit because his targets kept vanishing into thin air. Zell screamed that the escapees must have fled on some invisible underground railroad. Smallwood immediately realized this wasn't just a funny complaint, it was absolute marketing gold for psychological warfare against the South. On August 10, 1842, Smallwood published a taunting letter in a New York paper, mocking a local enslaver and throwing that exact phrase right back in his face. He boldly declared himself the general agent of the National Underground Railroad, taking a whispered rumor and cementing it into a terrifying brand. Smallwood knew that giving the resistance a powerful mechanized name would strike absolute fear into the hearts of the slave-holding elite. He weaponized the media to turn a local DC operation into a nationwide symbol of black agency, intellect, and defiance. We talk about DC history all the time, but the fact that the Underground Railroad was officially named right here in our backyard is completely wild. Do you think historical markers should be put up at Navy Yard to honor his operations? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this with that one friend that stops and reads every history sign on the side of the road. Want the full history? Give me a follow and join my free newsletter at thisweekinthe.dmv.com or look for my link in the bio.